She wasn't staring at my stain.
I totally was. All right. You ready?
I think
2, 1. Walking. Oh my God. I haven't even been drinking. Welcome everyone to Walking After Whiskey with Shorty and Travis. I'm Shorty. I think we could figure this out.
And I'm Travis. We're going to break down your latest episode of The Walking Dead tonight.
We're also going to break down some top shelf whiskey. Super excited about this whiskey. You guys never hear me say that.
Straight from Ireland. Aye, Jameson Crested. Our friend brought this. A friend of the show brought this in for us today.
Courtesy of our girl. You'll see her in a minute.
For me and Shorty to drink and get drunk on, and a lot of it's gone. But Shorty didn't have none of it. Just me. We're also going to break down season 10, episode 5, which is titled "What It Always Is."
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, no big deal.
Impressed.
I named it for them myself.
There's a reason why I couldn't do that part.
Maria's calling me up.
No, there's a reason why I couldn't do that part. Okay, moving on. Let's go.
All right, let's get to the review. You have your shot, Shorty.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I get to drink now.
Said write us, and I wrote them.
Cheers, cheers.
So what I wanted to do first, so we missed last week's episode because of scheduling conflicts. Let's talk about
power outages and fires. So.
Jesus. Yeah, California's kind of like a lights out type of place, and we kind of need lights to do our show. So,
but now's the top opportunity. Thank you, first responders.
Thank you, first responders. We want to bring up what happened in the episode before, which is called Silence the Whispers, where Lydia was attacked, and Negan saved her.
By killing Margot. Oopsies.
Margot's a bitch. Margot's all bitches. Sorry, Margot's, but kind of predisposition to be bitches.
Yeah, so that, it starts, I mean, that's, now shit hits the fan. Like, it was great. Like, Negan's been kind of under the radar. Nobody likes him anyway, but it's been kind of sailing through, okay. Same thing with Lydia, although people don't like her, but now everyone hates him. Now it's a witch hunt, for sure.
Sure, and the episode just happened before that where Negan told Lydia, watch your back. He's having a little talking behind your back, watch your back. And so
he's giving me interesting advice to begin with, so, and it has not worked in her favor so far. So
in this show, again, as true to form, without the characters and pieces not being in place, The Walking Dead still has similar themes to the comic books. So in the comic books, Carl is the one that actually saves Lydia from being raped and beaten, and the same kind of fate happens to him. You know, he hits the kid with a brick and a shovel, and one of the kids dies. When it was all said and done, Lydia's being attacked, they were pulling her pants out to be raping her. And this had to be a girl in this episode. In the comic, it was 3 boys, and Carl killed one of them. And he also put on trial the exact same way Negan is. Even though he was Rick's son, and everything, he was just, a mother lost her son, and it was a big deal. And they wanted Carl to pay for it. When it was all said and done, it all came out that Carl was trying to protect this girl, and they tried to rape her. So, kind of the same thing, which is awesome to see, especially a comic book reader, to see like your stories being played out and the arcs are still there, and it's kind of fun to watch it being played out in different ways to different people. So going to this episode now, season 10, episode 5, starts out pretty amazing with Negan being gone from his cell.
Right. So, and we have opinions about who let Negan out.
Don't we always have opinions?
We have opinions, and then Travis usually schools me on the opinions because he's read more comic books more than I have. But my first thought was that Daryl let him out, and I'm not sure I'm going to give up that yet. But I do like your theories if you'd like to indulge the public. So
I have 2 theories. One theory, I believe that Negan's a very smart guy. He's been back there for at least 6 years now. I think 5 or 6 years. I think that maybe he's had enough time to learn how to pick a fucking lock.
This is the bad theory. Go to the other.
And if I think if he's going to die by the hands of someone else the night before he dies, he's going to pick his lock and leave.
No, it's almost like we don't like this theory. Go to the other one.
The other theory is that Gabriel let him go. I mean,
this one's okay. This one's plausible.
This is actually a guy that had written, like the one person with the final vote who wants to rest one more night on it before he gives his vote in, and all of a sudden he's gone now. So, and also who if anybody had any kind of intimate relationship with Negan was Gabriel. Gabriel and him talked for a very long time. He was Negan's personal savior. That's funny. And also they had that time together in that little trailer together. I mean, they spent a lot of time together. Gabriel.
See, my only thing though with this theory is that like I never get at all that Gabriel forgives him. Like I kind of see a little bit in Daryl where Daryl's kind of coming around maybe. Which is odd, of all the people that I feel like Daryl's a little bit more forgiving, but I feel like this entire time, even with all the interaction between Negan and Gabriel, that Gabriel does not forgive him. So that's my only, you're probably right, because whatever, but that's my only thing.
I mean, and a holy person, all they can do is forgive, right? You have to have faith and forgiveness and love. That's what comes with the Bible. Jesus. Come on now. So in this episode, also we see a couple things. Magna and her friend have been hoarding shit from Hilltop.
I know.
What the French toast?
And let's have the worst, most judgy person find out about it. Like the fact that Daryl is there to see, like there's no hiding it at this point.
Yep.
But also Magna's girlfriend. Why can't I remember her name?
Well, Kimiko.
I think it's Kimiko.
Perfect.
Anyways, it's close.
Gorgeous.
It's close
She's
enough. Anyway, love
She's
her.
Strong.
But there's now a rift between them, and it turns out that we hear their backstory. That she was Magna's lawyer. What is it? Oh my gosh. Yumiko. I was close. I was pretty fucking close. Anyways, sorry, Yumiko. Love your character, by the way, and you're beautiful. So you kind of see some backstory about them a little bit, and now we find out that she at least admits to kind of being all the horrible things. Well, not horrible. She was protecting her family, but she can't trust her, and she said, "Get the F out of my bed."
Absolutely.
No more for you.
Absolutely.
So.
And it also kind of brings in kind of which is funny is remembering back to there was a real world before this where people had like real people problems, you know, and it's crazy after so many years she still carries real people baggage with her. Like that'd be so far from my mind, Apocalypse, like what someone did to me like a long time ago. Like we're whole different people now. But it also shows you she's been with her for that long as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a long time. You've lied that whole time too, so there's that. But that's like if you go back to like not letting go. I don't even know why we're talking about this because we have so many better things to talk about. But you go back to that, she can't let go. Like that's like she defended her and blah blah. Okay,
wait, a woman not letting things go? That's so like not like real world shit. Like I can't even understand
Women,
how that
I promise you, I will punch him after the show for all of us. It'll hurt. I'll make him drool even more. Norman Reedus, dude, Daryl makes her pack that shit on her back into the fucking back of the Hilltop. He's carrying nothing the whole time. Like you carry all this shit back with you. We're all talking tools, loads of fish, all kinds of shit. He's like, bitch, you packing all this shit. And she walked in carrying it the whole time, and was and her friend was also in on it. They were the one who was losing her hearing, the black Kelly.
girl. Kelly. She actually killed a badass boar, but she so walkers kind of surround her when she's doing this, and so she kind of like gets into a little bit of mess, and she passed out, which brings around Negan trying to Norman Reedus trying to find them, which is kind of crazy that this all came out like this. Like here they go hoarding shit. Like where are you gonna go?
And I just want to acknowledge like how kind of cool it is that actress Angel, that they actually incorporated her disability into the show itself. Like it's such a cool thing, and I know there's some drama going on in the back end with freaking Walker Stalker, all that kind of stuff, but I just think it's like a really cool thing that they have so many disabilities and it's such a diverse show. So aside, okay, needed to say that because it's cool. Anyways.
And so we see some more stuff with, we haven't seen the Commonwealth yet, but they'll be coming up very soon. But we see Eugene doing a lot of communications on the microphone, a lot. So we're getting a lot of seeds planting that Eugene's trying to reach out. Where Eugene's trying to find and try to swoop out further and further, trying to find more people. So that's kind of his niche this season, is trying to reach out and find someone, and we're gonna find out who that was in the last season, who's on the other end of that walkie-talkie CV.
Right. Okay, so two things we need to absolutely address before we cut you all loose. So the first one is Brandon and that psycho bitch. Crazy. And the fact that like Negan, like as much, and what I loved about this episode is you are rooting for Negan to beat the ever living hell out of him.
To beat Negan.
Yeah.
Right?
But even then it wasn't the true Negan, but that kid deserved it. So like that, like you're rooting for Negan, like that. Who knew that? Like that's some good writing right there and some good acting, because never in a million years would I be rooting for Negan after Glenn. So there's that.
Well, think about this. One thing that kind of made me curious about that. So this kid Brandon, his dad was a savior, right? His dad was a savior and taught him all these stories when he was a very young kid, which could have been that long ago. The Savior War was only 6 years ago.
Okay, kids, here's your night story. We're going to talk about Negan.
Exactly, right? And so he even had the whistle down.
Yeah.
Right? No one's had that whistle for almost a decade.
Or that he kept all his shit too, right?
That was his new jacket.
I get it. But the fact that he knew, like down to like every little piece of place.
He fantasized about Negan because his dad was Negan. He even said Negan said, "Hey, I'm Negan too. We're Negan." And all these things Negan had killed a long time ago. Like he actually washed himself away. And I can remember, people when you're a kid, you idolize superheroes. When you become an adult, you understand villains, right? And Negan I never thought was on the bad side of these things. Rick killed a lot of his people. Rick, for taking out 2 people, for killing the hundreds that they did, he was justified, right? And Negan kept order, and so as bad as you want to say, you sympathize and empathize with who he was. And
this is the first episode where I sympathize with Negan. I was hoping that he's going to be a good guy. So I'm sorry, writers, if you fuck this up, I will be genuinely disappointed. because I'm hoping that he is a good guy now. So, and then coming to the end of this, right? So Negan is off on his own, and who does he come across in the woods like a big bad wolf?
Let me go back to this one second.
Jesus.
So Negan, Negan, her favorite character is Glenn,
Yes.
right? So she loved Glenn. This man killed her favorite character. Now, how do you butter women up? You play with children. Women have a soft spot for men that are good with kids. Negan is amazing with kids. He loved Carl. He was good with Carl. He's amazing with Judith, and Judith loves him too.
Right.
And even the fact that he said that he chopped Carl's arm off almost made Negan immediately become Negan and kill him. You see him just choke the Negan back down his throat, right? Negan took off for about a couple minutes to go get some supplies, some wood for a fire, to bring these two people that he just met back to the camp, but only so far because he couldn't go that close. And Brandon had
Stupid Brandon.
did a stupid Brandon thing.
He did a stupid Brandon thing. He thought, like he was trying to be all psychological, thinking that that's really what Negan wanted. And no, you're a stupid ass, and now you're dead. You got your face bashed in by a rock by Negan. Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great. So, but it really did make me root for Negan, in the hopes that he really has been reformed. But the writers are probably going to fuck me over and make him evil again. So there's that.
No, I don't think they will. But honestly, it was so iconic to put his jacket on. Well, he grabbed his jacket and grabbed his bat. But when he walked away, I saw the swagger, because he was like, when I go to the Whisperers, I gotta be Negan. I gotta go there and not be this broken down person looking for help, because I'm soft to them. I gotta come in there fucking boisterous and fucking show them that I'm fucking ready to be part of them, not part of these guys. So I'm actually more interested to say, if he was a captain and ran away from Rick's troop, or to say he's never been with them in the first place.
But also to get, like, the writers have been working up to the point where you know that Negan's gonna be able to take the Whispers down. Like, they've been working up to this for a minute. So. Sure. So cut to now. Negan he's out in the middle of the forest, and he runs into Beta, and now he's captured in sorts, and the dialogue between the two is entertaining as hell, like true Negan style dialogue is freaking entertaining as hell.
Come out, little pigs.
I know.
Come out, little pigs. I'm the big bad wolf.
Right, it's so great. So
you know what just dawned on me, right? With all the people that Negan's had, how overstretching his grasp was, how hard would it be to fathom that one Whisperer would know who he was? Like, hey, that's fucking Negan. Like, this guy ruled my people for a decade. I know this person is.
I would think it'd be pretty easy.
I think people would know who he was when he got there, because Whisperers are collecting people too, right? So that's crazy. We'll see if that comes to fruition. Probably not, but
I don't know.
AMC, I'm here. Got you.
We have your next writer producer right here.
So that at the very end, which is true to form, Beta walks up right onto him. Just like all books. Beta doesn't like him. He doesn't like him at all. He never liked him in the beginning, because Whispers. And Negan is not quiet. Negan is swinging the bat, fucking get your shit in pants on.
But Beta's threatened by any alpha anyway. Haha, alpha.
Oh.
But he is threatened by anybody that's going to come in and have more power than he does. So
Sure.
I think that's a natural.
So why not kill him right then? If he's already a threat.
Maybe because your theory is true and he does know him.
Whoa!
Dun,
Dun, dun,
dun.
dun. All right, well, that's a good review. I would choose you.
So one thing real quick. So we're going to cut something in here, because at the end of, we talked about episode 4. So the end of episode 4, if you guys watch Talking Dead, because I do, because I love him so much, it was their Halloween episode, but they actually brought up the event that we were at. So he brings out a poster, and it's from Comic-Con, where Paul, our cameraman, and myself actually went to Comic-Con this year, and we participated in their big group shot with all the zombies and everything. So this is where, right here, right now, where Travis is going to insert all our photos. Because they're really freaking awesome.
Shorty does an amazing job with makeup.
I was literally, though, I got a selfie with Norman Reedus, and I'm like, Denai's right there. Like, I'm so close to these people. It was fucking amazing. It was so amazing. So enjoy the photos. At some point, we might actually post our events at Comic-Con like we're supposed to. We'll see if that happens, but whatever.
She's peanut butter. I'm super jelly. I gotta say.
All right. Whiskey review.
Good review.
Whiskey review.
Good review. Everything's else to cheers?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Cheers. Oh, shit. You drank all yours.
Fucking A right, I did. This is some delicious fucking whiskey.
It is really good.
This is really good.
Yes, I know, right?
We have a special
Unlike
guest.
every other episode.
We have a special guest that needs to come in here and talk about this
Cheers.
amazing whiskey. So there's
Good
that.
review. All right, Carol, get your butt in here.
I'm finding it.
Feels food stamps.
It's good to money. And if it spins, if it spins, it trends.
Send it.
All
Okay,
right,
Shorty.
you ready?
All right.
Right, so we have a very special whiskey tasting this evening. So our girl Carol here, who actually works at Junction, she took a trip to Ireland, and she has been saving a bottle for us, at least the rest of this bottle for us, since like May, right? Since
Yes,
May?
actually, since May, yeah.
So she's gonna talk a little bit about our experience because this is super special. So we're excited. Thanks for being here.
All
Thanks
right,
for the alcohol.
Thank you. Hi. So this is the Jameson Crested. It's actually the 10 Crested. They used to have the 10 on here, but now they have the X here. Does not mean it's a 10-year Irish whiskey. It's just a
Just
special
that good.
time. Yes,
It's that
yes.
good.
It's actually made with some of the old Jameson drops mixed in with the new Jameson drops. And it was actually distilled in Middleton, not where I actually got it, which is Bow Street, which is another distillery that used to be going on but doesn't anymore.
Look how smart you are.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Always talking about her exes too. It's
And
weird.
then, yeah, right?
Nothing new.
It's aged in sherry casks. It's really good. It's about 80 proof and very easy drinking compared to your
I
regular
know.
Jameson.
Y'all have not seen me gagged a single time this evening, which is impressive.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Why did you gotta say it like that? I don't even know what that means.
yeah, this
I don't
was,
know what it means, but I like it.
Very ungaggy.
I know.
It's crazy smooth though.
Ungaggy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Comparatively to a bottle of Jameson out here, what does this cost out there? Like compared to how much does this cost?
It's about 40 euros.
Okay,
So,
which is about
yeah.
what, 65
Not
or
too
$70
bad.
less?
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Just
good,
come down a little
actually.
bit.
Yeah.
Not too bad. So,
That's pretty
and
good.
then-
I would pay that here. This is amazing. It actually is very, very smooth. I mean, you can drink, you must chug the whole fucking ball without that even
So on
swallowing.
the off chance that our, I don't know how many subscribers.
All 80 of
if
you.
you're from Ireland and you want to send us a bottle, by all means, please do.
Come share it on camera with us, please. Come out here to Napa Valley and we'll get you on camera.
Or just, yeah, figure out, PM me. and
Dozens of our
we'll
fans love to see you drink it with us.
Oh yeah, if you got something better, then bring it on.
I don't know. This is good.
Oh, the bar's been set.
The bar's
Oh,
been
here we
set,
go.
yes.
Very nice.
We'll see if Kathy can bring that bar down next week when she comes in.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, cheers,
There
thank
we
you,
go.
Carol, for your amazing
Yeah,
trip
we
to
do have-
Ireland.
yeah, we have
and
another
your
special
sacrifice.
guest. We have another special guest next week for sure.
Yep.
And then we did miss Halloween, so hopefully everyone had a nice, freaking fantastic Halloween.
Hope it was scary as shit.
I
You
know.
scared some kids and gave them candy for it.
And you have a lot of fucking candy. That's what I hope
Yeah.
Box, yeah.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, thank everyone for watching our review. Cheers.
for. Thanks, everybody.
All right. So I do one more segment. We're gonna just do the Junction Brewery plug. We'll talk about the growlers we have now. Yeah, they wonder why we have no viewers. It's because the content is shit. Well, that's what we like, bitches.
30.
We're going to plug here to Junction Brewery and Grill at 110 West Bergen Canyon Road in Bergen Canyon, California. It's a beautiful brewery. They make a lot of good beers here. On tap, we have now our own Hefeweizen, which is amazing. Carol serves beer here. I serve beer here. Shorty drinks beer here.
I drink beer.
She also eats here.
I do. I love the food. Oh
What
my
do you
god, it's so
love to eat?
amazing. I got my pork belly bites back again today. Love that. And we had not one, but 2 servings of chicken wings.
Oh.
So we did
Me
that.
and Paul had
this
to serve the
evening.
chicken wing. I've seen this plate. He played the
I
boneyard.
know.
It was the
a
boneyard.
It's really, really good.
It's really fucking easy to do. It's delicious. They use like Louisiana Chipotle spice rub. It's so fucking good. They toss up there. I usually have twitch wings myself. Honestly, I actually get the catfish in the buffalo sauce. Fucking amazing.
But the Cajun catfish is the best.
Oh yeah.
I think you told me that. I think you gave me that tip.
Lots of flavor.
Yeah,
yes,
so good.
Lots of flavor.
So anyway, good food, good
And
beer,
homemade-
good wine.
Homemade
Yeah.
tartar sauce
Oh,
too, actually.
What do you eat here, Carol? What do you eat here?
I actually love the catfish as well. I love the Cajun catfish and the homemade tartar sauce.
So good.
It's very, very good.
Yummy.
And the fish tacos as well, if you don't feel like doing the fish and chips.
Oh, and there's trivia nights, there's karaoke nights, right?
Oh, yeah,
There's
Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
all kinds of stuff going. There's live music sometimes. There's open mic night sometimes, right? So all kinds of stuff. So you all should go to Junction Brewery's Facebook page, go to their Instagram page. Get all. There's poker. I saw in the bathroom. There's poker nights.
Oh yeah, and I do
So
comedy
Not
here.
in the bathroom
Yeah.
though. but
Open-
it's
open mic.
definitely over there.
it's not in the bathroom. Well, then I'm not going.
You should go.
I'm not going to poker unless it's in the
There's
bathroom.
poker in the rear over here. Poker in the rear.
Dirty. Why you gotta be? Why you gotta be dirty? I heard
I
that.
also host a open
You
mic
ain't
night
sly,
here for comedy.
dude. You ain't sly.
Totally sly.
You ain't sly.
And the Family Stone over here too.
Whatever. Don't bring your families around Travis.
Come to Junction Brewery and Grill. Have an amazing time with an amazing beer.
Yay.
On Carol.
On.
I'm down here.